First, I'll start by just saying that I'm only making this video, I suppose, just for a record for myself. I don't know whether there's any point in pursuing the complaints with the mental health team and the GP. I have been discharged. I got the confirmation of that. Unfortunately, the letter that was sent to my GP, and I was meant to get a copy, but I didn't get the copy of it. But I had it emailed to me yesterday, and it is just a document of lies. They can't even get my diagnosis right. But the irony is that I now know that my mental health is really not good, and I am trying very hard to manage things on my own, but I'm not being very successful. In the past, managing my mental health problems has always involved being able to remain physically occupied, busy, looking after the animals, and I think that's probably why I ended up with having so many. It was a safety blanket to keep me busy all day, every day, keep me focused, give me structure, to not allow my mind to take over the horrible darkness, the awful thoughts, the fear, and having lived with an eating disorder for 50 years, I stupidly just watched a video of somebody who has had anorexia for 10 years and has had relapses, and then recovered a little and then relapsed again, and this video she made, well, her mum filmed it, and she was sort of expressing how she was feeling at that particular time with regards to this noise in her head, this noise that was just constantly telling her that you can't eat this, that this is all that, that the only thing that matters is that you're losing weight, and that everything depends on you having to be losing weight. And I realised how much I am still, after 50 years, still consumed, bit of an ironic word to use, but consumed with this noise in my head constantly. And then I thought to myself, I've spent the last 3 months saying I don't need any intervention, I don't want any intervention from mental health services. And that's true, I don't, because I've had so much treatment over the years that has done so much harm in so many ways. Yeah, fighting this on my own, I don't think I can. And I don't want to put myself back in the position of having all the control taken away, because that's terrifying. I know that I can't manage my mental health problems in the way that I used to, because that would mean that I would need to be physically able-bodied, and because of the adhesive arachnoiditis, my body doesn't work. I'm in so much pain every day, all night. It's relentless. It goes on and on, one day merges into the next. And I can't do the things that I used to be able to do. I can't take Moors for a proper walk anymore. I can't do much other than the bare essentials. I have to clean out the bunny enclosures on my hands and knees, because standing up is just too painful. And every day I start the day thinking, please let me be able to get the cleaning out done, because that's important. I won't allow my standards of welfare for my rabbit care to be jeopardised in any way. I won't allow my animals to suffer because of how inadequate I am. And I know that if I phoned anywhere for any help now, I know exactly what would happen. It would be an all guns blazing, control taken away, forced into a psychiatric ward, and I can't go through that again. I can't put myself in that position again. Because I know it's not the answer. I know that being in an eating disorders unit, when I was an inpatient once, I was in there for 6 months, and I came out in a far worse state than I went in. Okay, I might have got to my target weight, and on the outside I probably looked like I was better, but not in my mind. In my mind I was so much worse. And now, after all that's happened over the last 3 months, and the fact that the serving of the Section 135 warrant, the profound effect it has had on my PTSD symptoms, managing all that on my own, managing the anorexia on my own, and the pain of the arachnoiditis being just so bad, just endless, day after day. And I look around now at my animals and my pets, and I don't want to let them down. I don't. And I want to be able to look after them for as long as they are alive. But I'm really scared, because of how hard it is just to keep going. And if I go as far as posting this video, I doubt it'll stay up for long. And I don't know what I'm expecting other than to just get what's in my head out of my head and hope in some way that I can get through another day, because literally that's how it's been over the past few weeks in particular, as the pain has got worse and worse and the constant noise of the anorexic voice. It's not a voice, I don't hear voices, but that's the best way I can describe it. This thing that torments me all day, every day. I just have to live one moment at a time and try as hard as I can not to let my pets down. But I am so tired. I'm just so tired.